Welcome to Shepherd's Digest. This is the Daily Edition. I'm Pastor Terry from River City Hope Church in Louisville, Kentucky. And this week we've been talking about some of the major points that were revealed in this past Sunday's message titled, Do You Know the Shepherd? Looking at Psalm 23, verse 1, on day 1 we discovered that He provides a relationship for us. The Lord is my shepherd. In fact, He desires a relationship with us. And on day 2, we learned about the second way that our good shepherd provides for us. He provides replenishment. The word says, I shall not want. I lack nothing. And after providing us with a relationship and replenishment, our shepherd gives us rest. In verse 2, it says, He makes me lie down in green pastures. Notice He makes me lie down. Sometimes the shepherd had to force the sheep to rest by folding their legs in such a way that it would become immobilized for a while and had to lie down and get some much needed rest. Think about it. Over these past 18 months or so, we've all been made to hunker down at home, haven't we? Well, maybe, just maybe, the shepherd has slowed us all down for a reason during this time. He wants us to get close to Him. Now, if you look at this, to lie down conveys the sense of rest, safety, and security. And author Philip Keller points out that the best way to get a flock to chill out was to make sure a couple of conditions were met. First, there had to be freedom from fear. You see, by nature, sheep, they're nervous and fearful. But God says in Isaiah 43:5, Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I am close to you. Freedom from famine was the second thing. You know, a hungry sheep is forever on its feet, looking for food. But a good shepherd makes sure they have everything they need. And after being fully fed, David goes on to write, He leads me beside still waters. Notice the shepherd doesn't push from the back, but gently leads from the front. Incidentally, sheep have to be moved or they'll gorge themselves on all the grass, and after eating, they're in desperate need of water for the digestion. So by nature, they're afraid of moving water, and they'll refuse to drink unless everything is still and quiet. And it wasn't uncommon for a shepherd to divert a rushing river to make a peaceful pool. But then the shepherd has to lead the sheep to the good water, because otherwise they'll stop and drink from polluted puddles where they can pick up parasites. We're a lot like that, aren't we? God has provided so much for us, and yet we often drink from places that will only harm us. But if we stay close to the shepherd, listening for His voice, and keep our eyes on Him, then He will lead us, if we're willing to be led, to those good places where we can peacefully rest, no matter what's going on around us. Now, if you'd like to watch the entire message of Do You Know the Shepherd, you can view it at our website, hope4rivercity.com. That's hope, the number 4, rivercity.com, where you'll also find links to our YouTube and Facebook pages if you'd like to view it there. And while you're at those pages, you can also find other full-length sermons in that same place. And if you'd like to subscribe to the audio podcast for Shepherd's Digest, just search for it wherever you get your podcasts or by visiting the website shepherdsdigest.com. That's all I got for today. I look forward to talking with you tomorrow when we'll discuss the fourth way that our shepherd provides for us, and that's restoration. I'm Pastor Terry Wright from River City Hope Church in Louisville, Kentucky. Thanks for tuning in, and God bless you.